Hello guys, this is the last day on Corsica. Tomorrow we are taking the ferry to Marseille and to go to Les Baccarat, where Maud's grandmother, she has a little apartment for the summer. We're gonna meet with her and we're gonna meet with Maud's brother Pierre, and I hope it's gonna be really nice. It's been absolutely amazing here. I did not film it because I had so much pain, but 2 days ago I got a crazy sunburn. I was like a lobster, like a red lobster, cooked for 32 minutes in boiling water, and it was terrible. I tell you, if Maud's mother wasn't a nurse, I would have gone to the hospital. It was insane. I am on my way to the beach in front of the airport to go for the last swim on Corsica in 2020. And it's actually looking quite marvelous. Let's take a look at the water here while we reflect a bit. There has been no tourists here. Maybe a 20th of normal tourist pressure. No auto camper, no camping wagons. I think it has been a joy. Look here, normally it's completely full of people here. Anyway guys, I am gonna go into that water with this body and have a swim. What a fantastic swim. Water's absolutely fantastic. Today it's 37 degrees and the water is 28 degrees. It's insane. Maud is practicing a martial art called Vo Vietnam. It's a Vietnamese martial art. I'll put a link down here so you can read a bit about it.
Oui. Oh là là, catastrophe.
Wow.
Et je dis mais non mais j'aurais pu.
Et voilà.
Merci.
Bon appétit.
Merci.
Oui.
Ti do il mio amore, colpo di bandere pronta a sventura. Ti do il mio viaggio scolpito amore, o borsica mea
To the boat.
Ti lascio sereno a donatura, sento tanta chiama di la libertà. Rinvivisce l'arma la do aria pura, o borsica mea Borsica mea ti do la mia mano, colma ispiranza e pronta a suminar.
Welcome to Les Baccarat. This is one of the big tourist meccas of all of South France. Here is auto campers, caravans, motorhomes, hotels, a bunch of people, but not so many people this year. Maud's grandmother, Susan, here, she has an apartment here, which we are visiting. Welcome to the Corona trap. This is social distancing at its finest. Let's see if we can find some good stuff here.
T'as pris les pattes, c'est normal. Hein.
Il m'a fait peur.
Attends.
Il m'a fait peur.
Non mais filme pas, copain. Faut pas filmer.
What?
Faut pas filmer, non filmage.
It's a public space.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Non, non, c'est pas space, c'est privat. Je vais pas rencontrer Freddy.
It's a public space. Okay, okay. It's a public space. old skeleton. On the way we see a lot of wine. It's woody wine.
A big car for a big bottles.
How much wine you want?
All. one bottle for one.
For one filet.
It's.
La bonne sauce.
We are in Tutavel to see one of the oldest skeletons in the entire world. It's very exciting. We had discovered the Tutavel man. Here he is. He is in the family of Homo heidelbergensis. And you can see they found the top of his skull and his becken. It's crazy, he was pretty tall. He was a grown man when he died. It's fantastic to see that they have discovered this. Here is also some cranials they've also found in the caves. I know it looks a bit more like an alien movie, but it isn't. As some of you may know, before the Homo family there was the pre-humans. And if someone of you know prehistory, you will know the woman of Lucy. You can see her in one of our older videos, but here she is. Here's the skeleton of Lucy. She is 3.2 million years old. You can also see a replica of her in Moesgaard Museum in Denmark. So she was a very, very little woman. You are about to see one of the castles who was on the old border between Spain and France. The castle is built in the 15th century and has played a major role between the borders of France and Spain through centuries. And it has been on the Spanish occupation and the French occupation. Look at this castle. Wow. Wow, magnifique. You can just see the old Riders of the Cross, big armies, knights, kings and queens coming in here. It's crazy. Let's see if we can get inside, I'm not sure. I wouldn't be the guys who had to take this castle. Even today. Damn. I don't think we can get inside, unfortunately. But just from outside, it's quite a sight. Seriously, I'm impressed. I'm gonna investigate a bit more about this castle. I'm gonna put some information for you guys in a voiceover. We're coming back to this place, promise you. Hello guys, it's evening here in La Baccarat and people are out to have their ice cream. Pierre and his girlfriend Malou has arrived and they're super kind and we are gonna have ice cream with them.
This is it.
Wow! Today we're taking this, it's the smallest train in all of France. It's a mountain train, we are taking it up to a ski station. And let's see how that goes. Should be very nice. I'm walking here with Susan. railway bridge in all of France, maybe in all of Europe. Fantastic, beautiful. We have arrived in Mount Louis, pretty close to the border to Andorra. And we're gonna see if we can get some food here. Maybe some cheese, because we're in the mountains and we need to eat more cheese. We have to ask Pierre if we can have cheese here. Pierre, you think they make cheese here?
Yeah, I'm sure.
We need fromage.
Yeah, we will find it.
We need a lot of fromage.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
No worries.
Let's
Big
go.
one like this.
Yes, yes, we can take it. Wow. Maud's grandmother, she is 87 years old and she just walk up like a little tractor. They built a star fort up here in 1,500 meters height to protect the border between Spain and France. And it has also, like the other citadel we saw the other day, it's been on either hand of the two countries for many times. There's been huge battles up here. And you know me, I love stones, so let's go take a look at the stones. The map of the star fort. And as you see here, a town besieged by Vauban is a town taken. A town defended by Vauban is an impregnable town. We are on the castle. Up. Ça va, Pierre? Long way down, man.
Stay here, you know.
As we can read here, the fortress behind me, it's still in use of the military. Today they are training some of the national commando forces here. So we are not allowed to go into the center of the citadel, unfortunately. But we will take a look outside. It's built by Louis XIV, the same guy who built the Versailles castle. So, great builder. If you are familiar to the channel, you will know that I always visit the churches. Not because I believe in God, but I love the house of God. This church is a Catholic church inside the citadel. And over here is where you confess your sins. For people who sin, me, I never sin. Look! Pierre, he has bought a new car. Nice! Whoa. That was super nice. Nice citadel, nice little walk. Now we are taking the train back. Hopefully to have a little siesta.
D'eau, de machin. Un arrosage automatique pour une palmeraie, mais top. Top la conso.
In a few moments we will see the Mediterranean, and here in Les Baccarat it's super windy right now. It's like a storm coming down, but The sea looks incredible. See what I was saying about? Wow, it looks so cool. We are home in Denmark, and this is our new house. Take a look. Everybody is here. Hello, everybody. Say hello. Hi.